Welcome back. Here we are at St. Ursula Medical College, or St. Ursula Hospital, however you want to put it. And there's a bus. One of the crossbell buses. Oh, it's lovely. Does it have a number plate on this? The crossbell buses do not have number plates. Interesting, but let's start doing the rounds. Hello there. This is the St. Ursula Medical College Hospital. Oh, make up your mind. The name's a bit of a mouthful, so most people just call it St. Ursula Hospital. But wait, Una, is that really you? Long time no see, Tony. Is this an acquaintance of yours? Yeah, he helped me out when Ken and Nana were running a really high fever. Indeed, that's before you joined the police academy. Ken and Nana came down with the same bug together. Una was on her own and brought them both to the hospital. Neither Mum or Dad were home at the time. Didn't have much of a choice. Just imagine how that little scene played out. Anyway, it's great to see you again. You're here to see someone, so I'll let you get on with it. It's great to see you looking well, Una. Seems you're here to see someone, so I won't keep you. Oh, thank you, Tony. Oh, it's so nice here. So nice. I've come to see a colleague. He took a really nasty fall headfirst down the stairs and came here for a checkup. He's been pulling some crazy overtime hours, night in and night out. Guess he finally caught up with the poor guy. Oh dear. So who we got here? Patient. It's easy to get depressed just lying in a hospital room all day. Dr. McCall recommends the patients get out in the sun if they can. He was right. I really perked up after some fresh air. Been trying to get outside every day now, and it's been doing me a world of good. The doctor really knows his stuff. Indeed he does. Indeed he does. Hello, hello. Look in there, there's vending machines. Were there always vending machines there? McCown. Look, just started this year. Passed his med school entrance exam with flying colours. There's no question about his talent. But he seems to have been in a slump lately. Comes to me for advice sometimes. For all the hard work he's putting in, I've got to double down just as much. I still have a lot to learn to be able to save many lives. I was reading a medical textbook and lost track of time. It's okay, I still got time on my break. Guess I'll study just a bit more. There's no fishing spot here anymore. But people used to enjoy fishing. I mean, I don't like it, but I can understand people enjoying it. Unlike coffee, I don't understand why people like it at all. But, you know, fishing.
Oh, is this some sort of cafeteria?
Yeah, it's both for visitors and hospital staff. They even have rooms for people to stay overnight.
It's changed a bit in here. Is this... No, it's just man. This must be one of Crossbell's hidden gems. There's a cactus over there. I wonder if that egg's still cooking. The reviews say it's not only nutritious, but also delicious. Now that I've had my checkup, I think I'll give it a try. Please tell me the egg's still there. Oh no! They finally ate the egg. Welcome to Listier. There's mostly a place for the medical staff to stay, but we also serve visitors as well. We also have a wide variety of wares available for purchase. Please take a look around. XL hashed rice. Let me try the recommended dish. Are you here to visit a friend? The patients are always happy to have visitors. Please do your best to be kind and raise their spirits. We'll get some medical gloves, may as well. Here we got then. Maroon! Well then, you can reach the dormitory by going to the second floor. We have a lot of empty rooms now that so many have been transferred to the convalescent home or have become field medics. It seems they weren't allowed to take everything with them. Still, many personal belongings lying around. Cleaning it all up wasn't an easy job, but I kept all the rooms and stuff inside squeaky clean. It wouldn't be much of a welcome if they came back to a dusty room after all. But I guess they won't be coming home for a while. And cleaning isn't something you do once. You have to do it every day to keep things shipshape. Can I not go in that one? Well, investigate. This is the staff dormitory. Guess we're just not allowed to go in there then. Chairs.
What a picturesque view.
Ain't bad at all.
This spot's pretty popular for patients who want some fresh air.
Oh, look where we've got to go. Red exclamation there. It's like, get the views we didn't have before. You can see Michelin Wonderland. Fascinating. Huh? Isn't that janitor Representative Gable? Ex-representative now, I guess. Oh! He was an avid proponent for Erebonia back in the day, but no one's seen hide nor hair of him since he beat those charges of tax evasion. Can't believe he wound up pushing a broom around for a living. I work at City Hall. I took a nasty fall down the stairs and came in just to make sure I am still all in one piece. Actually kinda nice to get a break from work. I'm sick of this constant complaining about the Empire. Hello. I pounced on this place as soon as I heard one of the cleaning staff retired. Scored an interview and the job in no time flat. Seen my share of embarrassment, so I owed the hospital for getting me back on track. I really needed this job. Still, it's a bit odd they chose to build a convalescent home so close to America. I don't say this publicly, but it's probably a facility to transport severely injured troops. The Governor General doesn't miss a trick. The residents of the downtown district have moved away from the redevelopment area, but the Imperial Army has total say over the land that my home was once built on. It's heart-wrenching. Even the St. Ursula hospital staff are having to perform field medicine. It just drives me mad. Back we go. Let's go back down through the entrance, rather than, top down. Because it's sort of like, well, this is our first visit here in 3D, so we'll go the proper way. Look at the lovely sign. Calvard spies everywhere.
Ah, this must be the reception desk.
Yeah. Usually this room is full of people here to visit.
Now this looks pretty cool. I'm liking the look of this completely. It feels like a hospital, like, completely improperly. Ooh, green stuff. This door leads to the railway platform. The railway station here was built to connect directly to the hospital. Yep, a lot of people prefer to get here by train these days. Hold on a minute. So where's the track? Like, where's the track? Is it underground? That's the only thing I could think of. Does it say? Maybe it goes like underground station or something. Crossbell Michelin. Oh, it's you guys. I was riding laps with our ace Wonder earlier on. He'd gotten so weak from hunger that he ended up falling right off his horse. I knew he was hungry. Heck, he's always hungry. Never once thought he'd just up and pass out on horseback. If only I'd just listened to him, maybe none of this would have happened. Alright, Wonder's being checked up on as we speak, so I can't concentrate on anything else right now. Could I ask you to help us look after the horses again in the meantime? It'd be a great help. We would be happy to. You and the others borrowed horses from the Nines Riding Club. You can now ride horses along the highway. Lovely. I wish I'd taken Wonder's complaints more seriously. If I had, I know we could have avoided this. Oh, forgive me, Wonder. I just hope it's not too serious. Now I think about it, Kaiser Dice did seem a bit off at the time. Yeah, I mean, maybe. Ever since that convalescent home near America Village was built, the doctors here have been busier than ever. I guess they must be short on people now, what with all the staff they transferred over there. Crossbell Prophets Travel Project. Wait, was this the one we worked on? Wonder, was that the one we worked on? I'm not entirely sure. I have to travel to the hospital twice a week from Crossbell. Now I just hop on the train. It hardly takes any time at all. It's been a real lifesaver, literally. It would be, wouldn't it? And there's this stabbing pain in my chest. Hope I can get a doctor to look at me soon. I was supposed to go to the conscription office today, but woke up this morning with a terrible pain in my stomach. I guess I just have to tell them I can't make it. I'm not faking it, just so you know. Cross my heart and hope to... Oh dear. I brought a change of clothes for my old lady today. Walking all the way to the train station from East Street sure does a number on these old bones, though. Dressing up all fancy isn't going to make her young again. Beats me why she goes through all this trouble. Mind you, she's always has been a difficult one. My old battle axe is... I was wondering if he was going to say it. My old battle axe is staying up on the second floor. She always has been a difficult one. It's just like, say it. Well, if it isn't Yuna. Look at you all big and grown. Lan, I haven't seen you since right before I joined the police academy. There's so much we have to catch up on, but before that, there's something in particular I have to ask you. We're looking for this girl named Valerie. Any idea where she might be? Valerie? She was just here, actually. Though unfortunately, I'm not really sure where she's gone off to since. See, well, thanks anyway. Sorry again, our VIP patients got us all run off our feet. The whole hospital's been in a frenzy preparing for the surgery. I'd assume Valerie is probably helping out wherever she can right now. That is understandable. But who is this VIP patient you're referring to? No, you won't hear from me, sorry. Guess you're not at liberty to reveal personal information. How very curious. First things first, we need to find Valerie. Let's try looking around the hospital. We have a VIP patient awaiting surgery. The whole hospital's been in a frenzy trying to prepare. It's every doctor and nurse for themselves right now. Just haven't been able to keep tabs on Valerie. Must be around here someplace, though. Feel free to look around for her. We will. Oh, I have to go this side. Very well. Welcome to St. Ursula Medical College and Hospital. As Zemuria's leading hospital, we pride ourselves as the forefront of medical science across the continent. Unfortunately, half of our staff and inpatients have been transferred to the convalescent home by America Village. To make matters worse, a number of our physicians have become field medics at the government's request. Can't deny that we're short of hands, but rest assured, your waiting time to be seen has not been affected. How? How did you manage that? Welcome to St. Ursula Medical College and Hospital. Currently experience longer than average wait times to see a doctor. But you just said... What? If you're coming to visit a patient, please sign in here. You just said they weren't affected, but then... What? We received a request from the Governor General's office. They're looking to us to provide them with field medics. Some of our doctors have already set off on their behest. I don't like the thought of it at all. But I suppose that Ursula does house some of the most talented physicians of our time. And it makes sense that the Empire would want them on the front lines. Sure, a combat medic, it's goodbye doctor's office, hello field hospital. There's nothing but corpse men all over. It'd be corpse men, wouldn't it? Corpse men all over. Treating wounded left and right. The corpsemen, they're already dead. Each one under your supervision and direction. I understand the necessity, I do. But the emotional toll is unimaginable. Yes, imagine it is. Oh, there's Flora right there, look. Phew. Train got me here just in time to make the rounds. Turns out riding the bus here all the way from home takes longer than you'd think. That said, Lighton should be starting his shift soon. Hope he didn't oversleep or anything. I'd like a moment to speak with Lighton. Only have had one to spare. But a doctor's main priority is her patients. I can't let my personal matters get in the way. I just started my residency this year. I thought my name would look pretty nice with an MD after it, so I applied for med school. Total walk in the park. I thought I'd end up a doctor in no time, emphasis on thought. Every day it's more books to study, more reports to write. It never stops. I'm just so behind on everything. But McCoud, he's just as diligent and focused as we was the day we met. This might sound silly, but kind of work ethic is almost cool, in a way. Speak to you again, actually. Did I speak to Flora again? Mikhail got into St. Ursula Medical College all on his own, self-taught and everything. Never seen anyone as hardworking as him. I don't think I did speak to Flora again, did I? I'd like a moment to speak with Lighten. No, I did. Personal matters get in the way. Yeah, I did. Oh, the elevator's here now. Or was there always one there? I don't remember. Oh, it's so weird. Was the elevator? Yeah, it was there, wasn't it? It's just 3D throwing me off. Ah! The fact you can go to the second floor and it's just completely fine. Canned juiced in a bell curler. Oh, that feels weird. It's that sort of thing, like realizing the layout of the place by coming up here. It's like, just how it all works together. It's like, oh, that makes so much sense and it feels weird. I can't believe it. I've never been ill once in my life, and now I'm in the hospital with a broken bone. I was a lot more vibrant and spry back in my day, I'll have you know. Still, look at me now. Guess that's just the way the cookie or bones crumble. May as well live it up while I'm here. Dress myself up all nice, maybe settle in with a good book or two. I'm just waiting on my husband to bring the things I asked him for. Who knows if that old coot I call my husband is even capable of finding this room. Better get here soon, I'm waiting on pins and needles here. Well, get off the pins and needles, that's probably what's causing you pain. I was at a piano recital. All of a sudden, my left hand just stopped working. Ooh. Doctor said I got localized paralysis from some kind of virus. If I felt down about it, Linda would draw a keyboard on a piece of paper and practice with me. Then we talk about my favorite radio show together. And I show her all the fan mail I wrote them, and nowadays no one knows where Linda is at all. It's a lot lonely around here without her, but I won't give up playing piano, no matter what. Just gotta keep practicing. I wish I was still able to practice. Need to put the hours in so I can ace my next recital. Aww. Jenny. I haven't been able to get in contact with Linda. No one even seems to know where she is. From what I hear, she was in the capital on the day of the incident. Still, for all my fretting, I really do believe she'll make it back to us safely. All we can do in the meantime is wait. Linda's gone missing. Add to that the list of people to worry about. I haven't been able to get in contact with Linda. No one's even seems to know where she is. What I hear, she was in the capital on the day of the incident. I think that's pretty much the same. Was a TV in here? Or a screen, whatever they call it. I took a bit of a tumble in the hallway, but this nurse in training helped me right back up. First glance, she seemed more like the standoffish, unapproachable type. But after seeing how worried she was about me, I could tell how genuine her compassion was. Sounds like they've got a pretty promising new hire on staff, huh? That said, his first impression seems very applicable to Valerie. Yeah. I took a bit of a tumble in the hallway. Okay, same again. Just without us interjecting. Sit down. Time for lunch, Mr. Vanson. Here you are. It's just eggs. Is there anything other than eggs on the menu? What do you mean? You're malnourished, and there's nothing more nutritious out there than eggs. Come on, dig in. No need to be shy. Someone please tell me this is just some sick prank or something. He shouldn't even cook them. It's just eggs. Mr. Vanson here has been diagnosed with a nutritional deficiency, so I prepared a special diet for him. Can't slack on patient care just because we're short on staff. True professionals get the job done no matter what the situation. That's what Cecile always says. It's just eggs. I get the feeling this'll just make my deficiency even more deficient. Then again, I guess St. Ursula isn't so highly renowned for nothing. I'll be fine. They're professionals. They know what they're doing. Alright? Oh dear. That you need to cook the eggs. I saw Ilya going through her rehabilitation while she was still at the hospital. She was so harsh on herself, it was kind of scary. The fangirl in me is rooting for her to recovery, but at the same time, I don't want her to overdo it. I think we should just patient, we'll move on. What the? Boy beneath sheets. Let's see, according to your latest physical, the fractures in your tibia are healing up quite nicely. I'll get your orthopedic cast off for you. Are you sure you won't consider rehabilitation? It'll help expedite the convalescence phase. What, are you trying to make me feel stupid while you're smart as Dr. Mumbo Jumbo? There's only one girl out there they answer to. You're not the boss of me, old man. Oh, we know who he is then. Not that I have any right to show my ugly mug back home anymore. The only place I got left in the world is this bed, damn it. Not again. What's gotten him down this time? Well, he does sound familiar, doesn't he? The bacteria's about to leave. What? What do you want now, huh? I got nowhere left to go anymore, so just let me alone already. If only we could ring up Pateri. This boy, just as indecisive as ever, I take it. He said he's the only son of some wealthy family from the capital, but he certainly doesn't act like it. Don't listen to a word out of my mouth. And I can barely even understand anything from his. Just about had it with him. Just hiding. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to visit. It's fine. I know that the work you're doing is important. Thanks for understanding. So how are you doing? You were saying before you were still feeling quite a bit of pain. What about that? They said that I could be discharged as soon as tomorrow. Really? Oh, thank Adios, what a relief. I'll speak to her directly, though. Oh, this husband of mine, such a drama queen. Maybe you have a different one? Yeah. It worked out, thank you, Adios. Looks like praying every day paid off after all. Or maybe the hospital staff did a really good job. Let's use the elevator. Which floor am I on? So something like, wait, I can't un-British that. Wait, what? Alright, okay. So that's to the roof. Okay. Oh. Can I not? These look like private hospital rooms. It's probably best not to enter. Alright, very well. It's a bit of a change. At least we know now. Right, so let's head into... If you investigate this building, the main story will proceed. Investigate the building. Oh, there's another building here. Do you know what it might be, Yuna? I'm pretty sure this is the medical college's research building. I mean, I've never been inside before, but still. Is this where Valerie is? Seems likely. Let's go and see. Oh, hello. Huh? Look at that. Maybe I should have brought Eustace. Guess Crossbell's Governor General decided to roll up for a visit. Oh hell, why be so polite? We're looking right at the ringleader of the Iron Bloods. Indeed. He's their primary member. It certainly has a lot of weight to throw around. There must be an Imperial Defense Force member beside him. Or more accurately, a member of his own personal security detail. And the man with them is... That old guy is seriously jacked. Barely fits in that military uniform. That's the commander of the Imperial Army, General Van Dyke. Though until 2 years ago, he was the principal of Thor's military academy. What? Really? I heard that he had returned to the Imperial Army, but...
It was of no small relief to me to hear the news of His Majesty's waking.
Ah, that's the VIP, of course.
It is still too soon for us to breathe easy, of course, but I am glad all the same.
Indeed. His Majesty's doctors are working as hard as they can. But even with the most advanced medical care, the situation is dire.
I wish there was more we could do. But I suppose the rest is in Adios's hands. Though perhaps we should at least visit him. That may put my mind at ease.
Very well. Then allow me to escort you to the VIP ward.
Wait, they're coming our way. This isn't good. We need to hide.
There you are.
This way, all of you.
Who's that? Huh? Grace? Wait, isn't that... That's quite the look, Valerie.
We can talk later. Just come with me. If you don't want to be found, that is.
Oh, we're patients, totally. After that, Valerie led Yuna and the others to another location, and they hid themselves away in the rarely visited corner of the hospital. Linen closet? No. Because where's the linen room? Are we allowed in? Phew, thanks for the bailout, Valerie. We knew we'd be able to find you somewhere around here, but didn't expect you to get all nursey naughty on us in the process. Alright, keep it in your pants. The staff here let me hide out with them the second I mentioned Linda. I figured I may as well fill in for her while she's still missing, that's all. See, that makes sense. We'll just have to have faith that Linda's okay, wherever she's gone. Well, not to break the mood, but thanks for helping me out of that jam too. The Governor General's got all his cronies keeping eyes on me. Wouldn't do me any favors being found out now. Funny surprise running into you here though, Grace. I presume you came here via train or bus? Are you here to chase after one of your aforementioned scoops? Well, I guess you could put it that way. But after seeing who else showed up around here, I'd say I've got a pretty good lead. You mean Governor General Rufus and General Van Dyke? Guess it doesn't get any more VIP than those two, huh? Why would they come to a hospital in Crossband instead of one in the Empire itself? Because this is the Empire. The both of them must have only just arrived by airship from the fortress. And they made a beeline straight for St. Ursula. Something must be afoot. They're here to visit a patient. One who finally woke up a few days ago. Someone very important to them. But not just to them, to the entire Erebonian Empire, and that's no exaggeration. Huh? Somebody important to the Empire? Could it be?
Oh, you found them. Good work, Valerie.
It's Compa! Not a problem, Chief Nurse. Compa? Long time no see. Frantic as always, aren't you? Compa Nuis. Cecile Nuis.
Oh, you know me. Still, it's so wonderful to see the two of you again. And to the rest of Class 7. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm Cecile Noyes, the chief nurse on staff here.
Noyes, thank you.
I've heard all about you from Valerie and Lloyd.
And Diffie. You know the special support section then? Right, she's kind of like Lloyd's big sister in a way. The two of us are neighbors. We thought you'd gone to the convalescent home Ilya was transferred to. I'd been considering it, but Ilya ended up making the decision for me. Don't worry, I can finish up my rehab just fine on my own. There's another patient who needs you much more than I do right now. She was really quite insistent. They don't call her the fervent dancer for nothing. That's Ilya for you. Graceful as a swan, stubborn as a mule. It's about this other patient. Guessing the rumors were true? Yes, they are. As a matter of fact, he asked me to show you to him once you arrived. Which I'll be perfectly happy to do after the Supreme Commander and Governor General are gone. How does that sound? Well... I'm gonna shoot him again. Oh what? Sounds great to me. Lead the way, babe. Oh my. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah. Maybe come in.
Enter.
There's Dr. Sayland. Triple dot. So it's true. Emperor Eugen III.
My sincerest welcome to you, Class VII of Thor's Military Academy. You'll have to forgive my being underdressed, given this is a reunion of sorts.
We'll get dressed then. Your Majesty. So you were here in Crossbell all along? We'd heard you were still comatose. It's good to see that's no longer the case. What a relief. I've never been so happy to be proven wrong.
Yes. I'm grateful that Adios granted me the opportunity to meet with you again.
Yeah. I wouldn't normally allow visitors for a patient in his condition, but as this is a special case, you've got 10 minutes. Nurse, I forgot it already. Anyways, if anything happens, come fetch me at once. Yes, Dr. Zane. What's her deal? Well, we can safely assume she's a doctor. The name Salem sounds familiar. Let's worry about that later. It's wonderful to see how well you've recovered, Emperor Eugen. Princess Elfin will be delighted to hear the good news.
Yes, although as you can see, it hasn't been an easy journey. I've been briefed on the majority of what occurred while I was unconscious, about the start of the Great Twilight, about the death of my son, and the coming war with Calvard. No, the coming of our very end. Even knowing of its approach, I regret that I must leave this mess to you young men and women to resolve. As the Emperor of Erebonia, I formally apologize.
Maybe if you didn't allow yourself to be shot. But please, there's no need to, Wait. What do you mean by that? You're saying you were aware all this was going to happen beforehand?
Correct. So it is written in the Black Records, passed down from one generation of the Imperial family to the next.
Father Thomas told us about them before. I believe Instructor Rean was collecting them as well.
Yes. The records provide a rough chronicle of everything leading up to the Great Twilight. The Empire's dark history, stories of the Divine Knights and the Dark Dragon. It also prophesies that a sacrifice would be made, and the path to the Graal would open.
Sorry. If I had been stronger, none of this would have happened. Hey, don't beat yourself up over it. Ash.
You are not to blame, Ash. The sin is not yours to bear. This has all been brought about by the Empire's curse. By that measure, both you and I are the same. What matters now is what follows. Until now, everything has gone according to the Chancellor and the Gnome's plan. But the Black Records stop where the Great Twilight begins. What happens next is a tale yet unwritten. There still remain paths that not even they could have foreseen, including the path you've chosen, Lady Mildine.
Oh, he knows. Oh? So you're already aware? What is that?
A document containing the whole truth as I am aware of it. The same truth I shared with your instructor. I am giving it to you in the hopes that you may find the third path that Olivert sought.
I see. So I like this guy so much more now, because it's like, Cold Steel 3, I sort of had the opinion of like, you're an idiot. But now it's like, no, you're just playing within the rules. Similar to what Olivert was doing. It's like, you knew this was going to happen regardless. Pieces were already in motion. But you were thinking beyond that. So it's like, alright.
When you have reunited with your instructor, find your own
path. Your Majesty? Hey! Oh, alright. It seems he's fallen asleep. He must have really been pushing himself. I'll call for Dr. Sayland. A third path, huh?